Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down under the mat. We are here in Madison Square Garage for a special episode today. This is Mr. Dan Danielson. I'm Roddy Reece. We're going to be reviewing the Slam Pro Wrestling League show number 19, I think
19
it was. And from some inside information we heard from none other than Canberra klepto, Crofty himself, the 19th show in a row with plus 500 in attendance.
It's a pretty good record.
It's a great record for Canberra wrestling as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, last year they had, the 2,400 at the Rage in the Cage 2. Yeah. They had over 1,000, 1,600 for Rage in the Cage 1 the year before. 1,700.
I think it was just above 17.
Yeah, so, I mean, 19 shows with over 500 people. Like, it's the place to be on a Saturday night in Canberra.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's be honest.
Even when it's cold and raining and miserable. Got to love you some wrestling, though, right?
Don't you love it when half the wrestlers have to drive down from Sydney or the Central Coast where it's probably nice and sunny, and then you come down to Canberra.
And it's just miserable.
Cold and says it's a low of -2. Fantastic.
Oh, I should be in bed right now.
Let's warm ourselves up and talk about some wrestling, shall we?
And warming up the crowd, kicking off the night. The top shelf athlete, Mikey Broderick, against a newcomer to Slam Pro Wrestling League, Robbie Hart, and his quite unusual face paint that he had coming to the ring.
Yeah. I think we were trying to throw out some names for him. Was it Alistair Black off Temu?
Yeah.
Was it a cross between CM Punk and Danhausen, if they had a love child?
Yes, that was one of the top ones.
Yeah, right.
One that I just came up with is the male version of Abaddon.
Yeah,
you know Abaddon? Yeah. White face paint, contacts in.
I'm just trying to Google where he wrestles previously because he's not obviously from.
Yeah,
Canberra, so we don't know him.
Not a Canberra local.
If you look up Robbie Hart, it's actually the name of Adam Sandler's character in The Wedding Singer.
Oh, what a great movie.
I thought you don't like Adam Sandler.
No, that's your missus, mate. Calling her out because she's not going to watch this podcast.
Look, that's also probably fair.
Look, these two had a great match while you stumble around and
I'm still try
and find some information on. Absolutely. We are recording the night of Slam number 19.
He is the gothic icon, Robbie Hart.
Oh, is that what his shirt said then?
Is it?
And I knew it said gothic something. I just couldn't read the rest of it. Nice.
He's done some wrestling against Caveman Ugg.
Oh. His credibility just shot up.
Yeah. Number 1 contenders for the Australian National Championship, Robbie Hart versus Edward Dust. So he must be from Melbourne.
Okay. That makes sense.
No, South Australia. There you go. I should have just clicked the button.
Same shit. Look at the hat that I'm wearing.
More details on the post. And
look at the hat that I'm wearing, and it's same wrestling.
It's Tommy Knight.
Same reference.
Yeah, South Australia's gothic icon, the darkest soul, Robbie Hart. Okay, so he's from South Australia. So is obviously Tommy Knight.
Yes.
We
know.
And
Sir Matthew Hayter the third.
Matthew Hayter the third is also
and
from
now
Adelaide.
Hugh Beauty.
And Hugh Beauty. And it was also where Rhea Ripley and Bronson and Delta all came from too. Zaria.
Mate, they breed them well in South Australia.
Right City Wrestling, mate. I think they just did the 200th. Was it 200 or 300th? 300th show. That's pretty wild.
Gotta love Australian wrestling, mate.
Love a bit of local wrestling.
Yeah.
Look, this was a fun match. I think they were quite good in the ring. My issue with this was that, again, the fact that I just had to Google who he was and where he was from was that none of us had any idea who Robbie Hart was.
It's unfortunate.
He was quite good. The problem from my perspective was that he was the one who came out first.
Yeah, I feel
no one knew who he was. And it was kind of like weird. The crowd was just like, what do we do? And like to kick off the show too, like Sweet Pete and all that come out and they get everyone pumped up and then this guy's music
some guy
no one knows who it is.
I'm sure he would have made one of the kids cry at least with the sort of face paint that he had on.
Oh yeah, it would have been if they hadn't seen the post to see what was coming. They would have been a bit freaked out.
Oh, absolutely.
Start with Mikey. Get the hometown guy out first. Get the crowd pumped up.
We didn't get the chance to talk to you, Mikey. So if you watch this, please do us a favor. Go the CEO route, Mercedes Monet.
CEO.
Pipe in the woes from Parkway Drive.
Yeah.
The crowd does. Get the crowd involved. Get them pumped up to see Mikey Broderick wrestle in Canberra.
And get the crowd woeing. That's all we want to see.
Yeah.
everyone invested in the entrances
In the work.
and the characters and the music
The work.
before the match even starts, because it was a good match. Like, these guys actually wrestled a really fun match. I don't remember too much at the finish. I know Mikey hit his spear and then his elbow drop, and I think that was the finish. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
For Mikey to go over, which is good. But yeah, these guys too, they worked really well together. It was a really fun match.
Yeah, I hope that's not the last that we see of Robbie Hart, to be honest, because I was pretty impressed with his in-ring work.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Moving on to, I don't know if it was the next match. I kind of just wrote these down in the car on the way home.
Yep.
So they're not necessarily going to be in order, perhaps.
I think you're right with the order, though.
Ben Braxton, Coast-born killer.
Yep.
Absolutely love it. Coming down to put the hurt on Vinnie Bronson, taking the win.
Was there another match between these two? Or what were the other matches you got written down?
Yeah, it was probably Vance and Watts.
Yeah, that was the second match.
Okay.
Yeah, so we go back to that one.
Okay.
King Vance and against Luke Watts.
Our Lord and Saviour, King Vance,
Against the Hope from the top rope, Luke
with
Watts.
Sir Matthew Hayter III at ringside.
Correct. Numbers were against the Hope. And obviously
boy.
the Hope also previewed, or not previewed, but showed off his brand new baseball jersey shirt. That was pretty cool.
Looks pretty cool.
And then we saw on the back of it said Hope and then 270. And I was like, what do you mean 270?
I said 270 degrees of knees. Come on, Dan.
Didn't click onto that one straight away. Nice. I like to touch on that on the merch.
That was great. I love it.
Look, this is really fun. We love King Vance. We love his shtick. We love him. We're not worthy. Off with his head.
What's with the curls today,
Yeah, not a huge
mate?
fan of the haircut.
Yeah, what's going on? Did you get a perm? Did it go wrong?
I said, and I want to defend you here, Vance. I said that it was just because of the humidity from all the rain. It just made your hair get extra curly.
It's cold, though.
Yeah, but
I don't feel any humidity. All I feel is cold.
Shut up. I'm trying to help him out here. All right? Just let a brother be.
Maybe he's just experimenting. I can't really talk. I have no hair, so.
Yeah, but you know, I got a sick Tommy Knight hat, so it's fine.
I actually rock this pink hat. I think I look pretty fucking good in this.
Like those kind of hats don't suit my head.
Oh, like the dad hats.
Yeah,
they
the
call
dad
them.
hats. That
Yeah.
actually proper suits you.
Especially with the hood up.
Yeah.
I mean,
one
look
day
pretty
you'll be a dad.
gangster.
And then,
Maybe I might release a rap album by the end of the
let's
year.
not get ahead of ourselves. All right. Let's trying to give you some compliments. Don't take them all. But again, Luke is really good at getting the crowd invested in him. And Canberra loves Luke Watts.
Drop of a dime. They're on Luke's side.
And Vance was fantastic. I love Matt Hayter coming out around the ring, getting himself involved.
Is amazing.
The spot in the corner where he was choking Luke out for a little bit to get Vance on top. All really fun spots in this match. And these two being, Luke obviously is a veteran, I would say, in the Canberra scene.
Absolutely.
And Vance is definitely one of the strong up-and-comers. He has some really good spots in the Battle Royals that they've had before. He's obviously had a tag team run. There's a lot of faith in him in the Canberra wrestling scene, and I think him and Luke put on a really good match, and both of them are very good at getting the crowd involved.
Yep.
And that worked on this because they brought around the outside of the ring a little bit. They did some top rope spots. This was, again, another really fun match between these two.
Yeah, King Vance came out with the victory, which I was hoping for, but I don't know. He's a veteran. He knows how to pull out a victory when he needs one. But he just couldn't manage it this time.
There was outside interference, which cost him, and then King Vance got the win. And I think both of us at this point were
I can't remember what King Vance's... Roast me in the comments, Vance. I don't care. I can't remember what your finisher is called, but he hit it off the top rope.
Oh, like
to beat Luke Watts.
The flipping pedigree thing.
Yeah, but it's like a flipping into a powerbomb thing.
Yeah. It's a pedigree into a powerbomb.
It's just a powerbomb, bro.
No, but you double hook the arms.
Yeah, but then it's just
so it's a double
bomb.
undercooked powerbomb.
But what is his royal name for it?
I'm sure he has something much fantastic than what we could think of.
Yeah. Is it just off with his head?
No, because off with his head's when he does the elbow drop thing. Like what Big Show used to do. The last call, I think Big Show used to call it.
The last call? No, that was
Goldust.
No, that was when the last... We're way off track. The last call was when he gets you in the powerbomb position and gets you up and then like alley-oops you over the top.
No, what's the one where you have them in like the crossroads position and then you just drop the elbow? Like it's not like Sting's the Scorpion Death Drop. it's like where you turn and do the. We're really getting into the semantics here of what this movie is. Vance, just tell us in the comments, bro, please. Like, this will just make everybody.
And maybe we'll make a note of it so we don't have to do this.
Or you look at cagematch.net because it's obviously the source of all information for wrestling. When this obviously happened and there was the interference and Vance got the suspect win over Luke Watts, we kind of thought, all right,
there's something more to this.
Matt Hayter's going to wrestle later tonight. I see this.
What's going to happen there?
Up. Maybe did.
Do we want to just jump to that?
I think we probably should.
Probably should. Later in the night, after the intermission, after the women's match, Hugh Beauty faces Sir Matthew Hayter III. And just Matthew Hayter is an amazing talent. He's great in the ring. His comedic antics in the ring as well.
Mm-hmm. And the promo
the crowd up.
The promo they cut before where Hugh Beauty was talking about, he just shows up behind him with a sword.
But he was the backing for the set. Yeah. He was just like holding this sheet up. And then he just like slowly drops it, whips out the sword, and like, how dare you talk about my cousin? So good. Absolutely loved it.
Very fun.
Love to see stuff like that. Let's have more, please.
Enjoyed Hugh Beauty debuting the test match gear.
Oh, the white gear.
He's gone in
even got
whites.
to give him the thumbs up after the match too.
Yeah, had a good chat with him. It was nice. Again, two guys that, I mean, Matt Hayter is phenomenal. Like, if you haven't seen Matt across Australian wrestling, he's obviously wrestled in Adelaide. We've seen him in shows in Adelaide, Melbourne, Brisbane, and now here.
We haven't been to Adelaide.
No, I mean, like, I've watched him wrestle Riot City wrestling shows.
Oh, okay.
And I've watched him do MCW
Adelaide
shows as well, but I've never been to either of them. So we know how good he is, and he was obviously overseas in America and stuff as well for a little while recently. And Hugh
his craft.
Hugh Beauty's gotten better too, from obviously starting in Slam as a rookie here a couple of years ago.
There's something in that Adelaide water. Hey,
go to Adelaide to get better, and then you come back here and you
in the cold,
and you win. Did he win? Yeah, he did win.
He did. He unfortunately got the victory over Sir
Tried
Matthew
3
Hayter.
times to get his bowling shtick done, and then he put him in the square
how's
leg.
that slap? The square leg lock.
The square leg lock.
But like folded him into the pin.
Yeah.
Nice touch. But yeah, one thing I really want to touch on was when Matthew Hayter was tied up in the Tree of Woe in the corner, and Hugh Beauty setting up for the how's that slap. And I was like, he's going to slap him in the dick.
Which would be
I waited for him to take a sip just to say that.
Which would be the first time that somebody in the crowd would yell, "Twist his dick," and someone would actually look like doing it. Because every local show we ever go to.
Every show. Oh, every show someone says that. Anyway.
It was close.
The sheer power from Matthew Hayter to sit up and then grab Hugh Beauty and then like flip around into a Hurricane Rhino or something. Great. Oh, amazing. I love to see reversals like that.
Yep.
Crazy stuff.
Again, another fun match. Then after the match, they beat Hugh Beauty down. And
they beat him off.
It's late at night, everyone. And then the Hope
I'm
from
not even
the
that
top
drunk
rope
either.
Came out to make the save with a chair.
As we suspected.
And I think both of us turned and looked at Crofty and just went, so tag match at the next show?
Yes, we were hanging with Crofty all night, so
I assume
inside scoop.
That will be at the next Slam show would be a Hugh Beauty and the Hope from the top rope against
I can see it.
King's Court.
Potentially for the, as you mentioned, potentially for the tag team #1 contendership.
Well, there isn't another team there at the moment, so that would make a lot of sense.
You're welcome. If you weren't thinking about that, you're welcome.
Book it, Sweet Pete. It's all yours.
Just that little like signed chair that you were auctioning off tonight. Get a custom one.
We can replace the AEW one. Yeah.
Give us a custom one. 100%. We just whack it there every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Every time we do one of these.
We're not recording podcasts every day.
No.
We're not Santy, mate. We're not doing that.
We don't make enough money yet.
Yeah.
We don't make any money at all. We do this for the love of professional wrestling, brother. Let's pivot back to Ben Braxton, shall we?
Yes.
And his victorious match against Vinnie Bronson, who had Josh by ringside.
Surprise. I love the fact that Josh...
You're a piece of shit, Josh.
The Ned and Josh podcast is a sponsor of the event and
they got booed
every time.
But they're different Joshes, aren't they?
It's totally different Josh. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no way they could be the same person.
Guys, don't be so rude. How dare you? But Josh, that's with Vinny, unacceptable.
Look, again, fun match, as most of these are. The part I can remember is when they were brawling on the outside. Braxton likes to do a thing where he kind of hops over the rope and then he normally jumps over someone and then super kicks them from behind.
Yeah.
Missed Vinny on his super kick.
Super kick Josh.
Smash into Josh. Josh, mate, sell it, brother. You copped a super kick. Don't just be like, oh, ow, this hurts, and then sit down on the stage. Like, just fall over.
Just
you
die.
got super kicked.
I mean, don't like metaphorically die.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Sell it.
Yeah. Gotta add the metaphorically.
Because then when Mikey
bit in
came
there.
out later with a chair and threw him into like the ring post, he sold that real well.
Oh, mate.
That was much better.
I was concerned for you.
No, you weren't. Fun match. I love that
Everything's fun.
they got to, like the crowd got to see Ben Braxton have a match because he's come down for a few of the Rumbles and the Battle Royals and he hasn't really had a chance to show it. And we've seen Ben a couple of times now at PWA.
Mate, he could put on a show.
He's really good. And I really hope that, he gets another couple of chances to come down and just to I'd love to see him and Luke put on a really fun match.
Ooh,
I know both technically baby faces, but I think those two could really throw each other around and make it look really fun. And, fingers crossed, hashtag Ben for Coliseum this year. Maybe he might get into it for PWA. Who knows?
For those who don't know, there are some hardcore Ben Braxton fans that go to PWA shows. Mm-hmm. And I feel like every time they have a sign that says Ben Braxton for Coliseum, but on the side, it's got like 2019 and then that was crossed out. 2020, that was crossed out. 21 crossed out. 22, and everything's crossed out.
One day you'll get there.
One day. Hopefully 2025 is the year for old Benny.
Yep.
Moving on to just before the break, we had some scumbags from Perth come over, ATO, the Stomper, and his other mate. I don't even remember your name. You know what? I didn't look at your catalogue like you told me to, so I don't have time for that shit. We don't like the ATO, okay? I don't care if I work for the Australian government. I don't like the ATO. Yeah.
I also think, we've talked to a few other wrestlers recently about it, and there is obviously a lot of respect for both of you guys in terms of how your talent and caliber. And the match was quite good. I just don't think any of it's cared, unfortunately. And old mate Stomper.
If you've got a better name, maybe
the ATO. Well, Australian takeover is fine if you were to be overseas and you were Australians taking over wherever you were. But when you're in Australia taking over
from Perth, it doesn't quite work.
No
one cares about the West Coast.
Plus,
mate. That's why you always get cut off music tours.
Yeah. Well, that's right, except they get all the WWE shows.
Shut up. I'm not talking about that, Daniel.
Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel.
The other problem with ATO wrestling at Slam was that they were up against our boys, the Dropouts.
Yes, and you had absolutely no chance of getting any inch of support from us.
No, because...
Yeah. That music was way too low, guys. Mr. Soundman, I hope you're watching this show right now. Poor form today. Which is kind of funny because, most other times we're bitching about it being too loud, but this time it wasn't loud enough.
Well, I would say that all of the normal music and everything, pre-show, halftime, everything...
It was good. It was
perfect,
good, respectable level.
But when the Dropouts came out, it was like you could not hear Chelsea Dagger. No. It's too quiet.
That's not good.
And when you've got Tucky in the ring, yelling, turn it up!
Yeah. Not good.
You guys tried. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Again... I'm going to say
Don't say it again. Don't say it. This was a
quite,
fantastic match.
This was quite
from the
entertaining.
Boys.
I really enjoyed. There was a part in the middle of the match where I wasn't sure who was the legal person on either team. They were just kind of going in and out and brawling with each other.
We could have loved matches like that, though.
It was.
Really
and
keeps
there
you
was
engaged.
Lots of jumps inside of the ring and outside of the ring. I love Scotty going through the ropes and for the rolling stunner, which is what you said Grayson does. Maybe you boys caught on some practice with him when you're overseas.
Perhaps.
That's quite nice.
Or did Grayson take it off them? Who knows?
Oh, maybe they did.
Who knows?
Maybe it was Scotty that did it first.
Maybe.
Who knows? Yeah. Maybe we should just ask them next week when we go see him at PWA.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say, maybe we should just ask Grayson. I was like, I don't think we're that close with Grayson yet.
No, but we can get,
if ever.
We can get Scotty to put a message in for us.
I reckon Grayson would hate me, eh?
Would hate you?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I reckon, I don't know. I mean, if you put up with Austin Theory for 2 years.
I got a lovable face, okay? Face only a mother could love.
Yeah. But Dropouts retained.
Yes.
The tag, the double team. I never actually noticed. So with their double team finish, it's like a 2-person reverse attitude adjustment, right?
Yes, correct.
I've never actually caught on to Scotty trying to hit the cutter on the way down, but it looks like when they do it.
I feel like tonight was the first time I actually noticed that.
Yeah, 100%. It's the first time I noticed it too.
Yeah.
Is it new, Scotty, or not? Like,
Let us
know. Because I'm intrigued.
Slide in those DMs, mate. Or we'll just ask you next week when we see you. Because we're going up to PWA for the ladder match.
The climb.
PWA, the climb.
The golden esky.
Golden chili bin.
It's went on in New Zealand, mate.
Hey.
On Beach Desbrew.
Oh, don't.
On Beach
Please
Des.
don't show Nicky from PPK this video. I apologize on his behalf for that embarrassing
I don't apologize. You're the one that said chili bin, mate. It's all your fault.
Oh, I'm just raising support for her.
Okay. Fair call.
Jesus.
Dropouts retained. I think that this probably, like I said, maybe ties into the King's Court and Luke and Hugh Beauty. Maybe they get a winner out of that. I wouldn't mind that, to be fair. I think the dropouts are obviously very fun. We love them coming down to Canberra. Canberra loves them. It's a fun show to have them, and obviously the crowd interaction with everything.
Oh
works
man, it was weird
so
seeing both of them at MCW the other week when we watched.
Oh, when the crowd
online.
wasn't doing it?
Yeah, when the crowd just had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, that was weird. We didn't ask Tucky about that. We probably should have had a chat to him about it.
Next week.
But I think that this would also be good to put other people in the tag team division. Like I like ATO.
I was going to say it's about time King's Court rightfully get their rematch for the tag team championships.
That's also true. Because
they were robbed.
They were
robbed
by the board of directors.
They were stripped of the titles and then stripped of the opportunity to have that match again.
Justice will be served.
And then I only just remembered that King Vance used his Terry Campese Bad Royal
for a title shot.
For the title shot.
Yep.
Okay. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Moving on. Just give him the belts back. Just give him the belt. Simple. Imagine how much healing would happen around the world if King's Court just got the Slam Tag Teams Championships back.
Yeah. No, that's probably
there would be world peace.
And I could imagine that they would have some really good blacksmiths to look after the belts and shine them all up, which the women's title needs. You could probably tie that one up, Rita. Just
hey. To her credit, she was given the belt in that condition.
Absolutely, she was.
So we blame Kingsley because she's not here anymore.
She's in Canada now.
Kingsley, if you watch this, I'm sorry. I just had to throw you under the bus.
He's not.
You know why? Because you haven't eaten Kingsley's chicken before.
Incredible chicken, awesome chips.
Yeah. Missed it.
You know, Lockie only worked out why we chant that when we went to Kingsley's the other day and he saw it on the wrapper. He was like, oh, it says
your child
awesome
is,
chips. And I was like, yeah, man, that's why we chant it.
Your child is ridiculously smart sometimes, but also he's an idiot.
Oh, mate. He's ADHD off the hook. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm preaching.
It gets pretty bad. Yeah, it gets pretty bad sometimes. I can vouch for that.
So we've already gone through the intermission.
The Slam Women's Championship.
Is the next one. Right.
Rita Stone. Well, there's a reason why we mentioned the belt. Rita Stone versus Maya Maddox, who...
Feminine Fury.
I thought the ring announcer said feminine beauty, and I was kind of caught off guard because I was like, wait, that's not her usual stick, is it?
No, it's not.
No. I'm just an idiot.
It's Feminine Fury. This was good. I have not been as invested in Maya Maddox as I feel Slam wants us to be. And not that Maya's bad, but I just feel she's a little one-dimensional in that there's not a lot to her. But again, like with this kind of, the Slam shows, it's hard to get a lot invested when, they can't cut promos and stuff in and out of the ring and you just come in, you do your match and you leave sort of thing. So that's, again, something that we've suggested several times before is to get people to have more of a engagement rather than just, a Facebook post that you record after the show.
Yeah, I think some live mic engagement would get a lot of people more on board with some of these characters.
Yeah. Because Maya is quite good, and she's, we have seen Maya versus Mosh Pit Bunny 4,336 times.
Mate, that is the most storied women's feud in professional wrestling history.
But it's obviously allowed Maya to grow and, wrestle a match like she did tonight against Rita. It was quite good. I think there was a very strong point where she hit her powerbomb, put her straight into the choke. And
I was worried that she was going to win the championship.
You thought she was going to win. And this is, again, controversial. And we know Ref Rach. We know you watch our podcast. Can you just, reach out to your ref friends?
Oh.
So we've brought this up previously. Do we go with the, arm drops and you're out?
The arm drops with 3 arm drops in the main event.
Correct. But that's what we said, right? So this one, there was the 3 arm drops. So Rita was 1, 2. Oh, no, she's good. She's back. And that's fine. That's how it should be. But it's not consistent. We need some consistency referees. Don't do fast counts because someone tonight was the time was a smidge off.
A little bit fast, mate.
But we just want some consistency referees.
I'd say the bald referee, but they were both bald.
And I wouldn't say
I yelled at them to get a haircut because I'm hilarious. I'm also bald.
But then Rita obviously got out of the submission, didn't tap, and then went up to the top rope, hit her 450.
Beautiful
and then,
450 splash.
Yeah, put Mai in the crossface, and she tapped out.
Right in the crossface.
And Rita, if you do watch, I think that was a good finish. I think the finish though should have been you hit the 450, go for a cover, 1, 2, and then as Mai
But then
kicks
she's
out,
kicking out of her finisher.
yeah, but then as she kicks out, you just grab her arm straight into the submission and make it tap.
Come on, Dan. Don't want to give you those young whippersnappers too much credit, right?
Just make a story out of it.
Get too big for their britches.
Look how windy it is. The flag's even going.
It's cold in here, man.
It is pretty cold.
It's cold.
Madison Square Garage is not heated, ladies and gentlemen. It is cold in Canberra.
Especially because it's midnight.
Way
It
past
is
his bedtime.
well past my bedtime. Let's get on to the main event. Mr. Dan Archer, our slam champion.
I loved all of Dan's posts coming up to this, saying, like with the countdown clock, saying it's a bad night to be Tommy. You got it?
No, I didn't see those.
Yeah, it was
That's
good.
good.
I
That's
like
good.
that, Dan. Well done.
Did he even spell it?
He spelled it night with a K. Yep.
I hope the Knights lose tomorrow, Dan.
Well, they lost tonight.
Well,
Ooh.
yeah, because it's like this will be released after the fact.
Yeah, so you got to hope that the Raiders.
Man, I
win.
hope the Knights don't beat the Raiders, man. I got a bad feeling about this. Like I had a bad feeling against Parramatta Eels.
Hey, we got to win for once.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah, thanks.
You're only lucky because Reece Walsh was a mile offside.
He was very much offside. But
Very
also James
offside.
Tedesco was offside the night before and he got away with it. So,
Yeah, I heard he got quizzed about that in the the post-match press conference.
But again, I liked this because
It's the best thing in the world. That's all I want in my professional wrestling.
it's the best thing ever.
Big, meaty men slapping man meat.
I tried to yell out, Tommy, go back to Melbourne. I mean, yeah, and I don't think you
Sorry,
heard me.
wrong time.
There was too many people.
Yeah.
Too many kids yelling for you the whole time, which was interesting. But
Yeah, we don't get to see Tommy cheered that well. The last time I saw Tommy get cheered that well was in Brisbane because he was wrestling on Ring of Honor.
that's right. He was against Brody King.
No,
No?
Mark Davis.
Mark Davis. I was picking a big dude from AW. I couldn't remember which one it was. It was the one with less tattoos. Gotcha. All right.
They do look very similar. Maybe they should be a tag team.
Or Mark and Brody.
Yeah.
Man, a big meaty man slap man
meaty
meat.
men.
That'd be, ooh. That would be interesting. Anyway, we've gone off track again.
We're just having fun, ladies and gentlemen.
These two were quite fun together, and they brawled through the crowd. All the way
After
out to
Dan
the
was
ring.
running away to start the match.
That's what a heel does. And he also asked for complete silence.
So Lawson Cole can do the introduction that the champion deserves.
He needed it to be a tremendous introduction.
Absolutely tremendous.
Absolutely tremendous. They brawled through the crowd. They went all the way out to the bar. Tommy got a drink, which was nice.
Oh, that was great.
And then the ref didn't carry it for him.
No.
They got back to the ring afterwards and he was like, where's my drink?
And the ref's just like,
Oh, I don't know. Do better, referee. Like,
rude.
he I mean, I don't know how, if he had his card like in his trunks or something, he just swiped to get the drink, but like,
I think it was on the house.
oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean,
I was watching.
Tommy deserves that on the house.
Yeah,
mate.
absolutely.
He needs,
They even came upstairs.
needs some drink. They did come upstairs.
And then Dan Archer tries to throw Tommy Knight and literally murder him.
I
What
think
are you doing, bro?
This was a Simon Miller video. He'd have to put that up on the crime counter. It goes up by one. That's a crime, Dan.
Yeah, not good.
I would. No,
I'm very thankful that they did that, though. Added some extra spice to that match, and I really love that.
I don't actually understand how the referee just let them go outside for like 5 minutes. Like, it wasn't a no DQ. Like, where was the 10 count? Like, we just...
It would have been a double count out and everyone would have booed.
Referee's discretion, I think, is what we would say.
Ain't that right, Rachel?
In a championship match, referee's discretion, whatever.
Boo.
Speaking of referee's discretion, he copped an elbow to the back of the head.
That spot was hilarious though, because the whole ref's behind Dan Archer. No, it was behind Tommy. Dan comes running at him, stops. Tommy comes running at him, stops again.
Then Dan runs again
And then
and stops.
turns around and then boom.
And just whacks.
Slack elbow just in the back of the ref's head. Absolutely loved it.
Which then led to Tommy doing the brain buster and then the power bomb.
Brain buster.
Getting the visual pin, but no referee to count it.
He did the sexy pin too.
He did a sexy pin. Oh, Rhea Ripley would be jealous.
She would be proud of you, Tommy.
And then Dan, the title belt was in the ring. I can't remember how that got invested, but at some point Dan went to get the title belt.
Yeah.
Do the old John Cena, swinging across his head. He missed. That's when Tommy powerbombed him. There was a visual pin. And then when Tommy tried to help the referee back up.
Turned around into a belt shot.
And then Dan got him up for a pile driver.
After the classic storytelling of a match, trying to pick up the big guy. Tried, failed. Dan tried again about midpoint of the match, failed. And then he got him up.
Good looking pile driver too.
Oh, looked amazing. The fact that he got him up.
Archer's Paradox, 1, 2, 3.
And Crofty was like, oh, he got him up real easy there. So
He
Dan's
did.
been putting in the work, doing the weights.
Yep. That's probably what Ultra Gym and a bit of Reset Gym as well for his recovery post matches
Yep.
and all his active gamer that he's been doing. And
Do you reckon Dan's a gamer?
I don't know. Are you, Dan? I could see him playing a bit of World of Warcraft maybe.
I feel
Archer
like
stuff.
Dan's a COD of War guy. COD of War.
A Call of
Duty
guy. You reckon?
Call of Duty. Modern Warfare.
I don't know. I reckon he's
Or,
more
or is he just
MMO
like a
type.
basic Fortnite bitch like the rest of
No,
us?
that's just you and me.
I play Destiny. I'm sophisticated.
Ooh, I'm so fancy.
Mate, I'd love to see you try
No, not a chance in the
a
world.
dungeon in
Mate,
Destiny.
I play Fortnite and
I
get
just
beat by 12-year-olds. So I'm no way am
And
I
it's
doing
like the
Destiny.
simplest mechanics. You just point and shoot. Try doing that with like a bunch of weird looking aliens while you've got to figure out, do I have to like shoot something that looks like this shape or shoot something that looks like another shape and try and activate this little plate that's over here? It's fucking ridiculous.
No, I just die and then get danced
though.
on by some kid in a Travis Scott thing giving me the L the whole time. So,
We're going to talk about Travis Scott no more. He's a piece of shit.
well, he's been kicked out of WWE, so he can get out of my
Thank
full
God.
weekend too.
Ruined WrestleMania.
Yeah. Fun match.
Yes.
To finish. Dan retains the title.
My next question is, who's next in line to challenge
Well,
Dan?
That's probably a correct statement because they haven't really set anything up yet.
No.
There's not really.
I didn't pay a lot of attention to the power rankings.
I
don't know who's on top.
actually remember who he's on. Do you reckon I can probably do a quick little sneaky little
Yeah.
Google?
While you do that, I'll trundle on.
Yeah, you do that.
The next shows for Slam Pro Wrestling League, 30th of August, they're going to be performing before the Raiders and West Tigers game.
And at halftime. They are halftime entertainment as well.
Yep. So they're going to be, their first session is going to be at 11:45 before the NRL main game, and then they'll be there at halftime as well. What was the Slam code? There was a code.
Raiders 20 Slam?
Raiders Slam 20.
Nah, 20 was in the middle.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure it was because it triggered my OCD as to why that was in the middle of the code.
Because they're going to win by 20.
Are they?
Mate, it's the West Tigers.
Because you get 20% off. I'm sure.
You were so happy. You were like, oh, the Tigers are up 2-0 against the Panthers. And then what happened? Then what happened
It
next?
was like 36-2. All right. not that I'm really talking.
Oh, the bloody Tigers. Anyway, back to Slam. Their next show at the UC Refectory will be the 27th of September. And then we've got the big one, 1st of November, out in the middle of Cowra.
Big regional show.
Middle of New South Wales. Middle of New South Wales?
I mean, it's only
Yeah,
orange.
it's close enough.
Close to old mate Tucky's hometown of Dubbo.
Dubbo. Scotty Green's hometown.
I don't know. Scotty, where are you from, man? I know Tuckman went back to Dubbo to find himself.
Find
before his
himself in the lead up to this
soul
amazing
Peter
match with Robbie Eagles next Friday. Can't wait. You're having a really hard time.
Look, I found
what are you even looking for? I forgot.
Rita Stone's power rankings. I think the tag team power rankings. Here it is. Power rankings for Dan. Tommy Knight is 1. Luke Watts is 2. King Vance is 3. Randy Chambers is 4. Vinnie Bronson is 5.
Oh, maybe there'll be one in the chambers for Dan Archer.
Ricky
hey?
South is 7. I don't know.
Ricky's gone, mate. He's over off in Canada.
He's not coming back. So
that's unfortunate. I already missed
he's already
Ricky
beat
South.
Caveman Ugg.
Yeah.
Slamu's number 10. Maybe we give Slamu a shot at Dan Archer. If you can pick up Tommy Knight, can you pick up Slamu for a pile driver? You reckon?
Oh, mate.
Do you reckon? No, I don't reckon.
No, I reckon just
Dan.
like I just reckon get him up and give him the big old F5. Or the F5,
the big attitude adjustment.
Yeah, attitude adjustment.
One other point we kind of were hoping or thinking someone tonight was maybe going to do a little bit of a Hulk Hogan leg drop.
No big boot leg drop spot. Come on, guys.
Come on, Dan.
I know he's a controversial figure outside of the professional wrestling world, but it is Hulk Hogan. God damn it, the immortal Hulk Hogan. No respect. To be fair, if you watch the podcast, we haven't given him much respect lately.
Haven't. So that was a fun night at Slam.
Yeah, as always.
We've got, obviously, like we said, the Raiders game in a couple of weeks. We've got the next show in September. We've got PWA next weekend for the climb. And we were talking to Crofty too. We need to try and maybe get down to, I think it's IPW or IWA. They do some shows down the coast.
Up the coast.
What do you mean up the coast?
Up the coast.
What do you mean up the coast though?
Up the coast because the coast where they wrestle is north of us.
No, they've done shows down in like Bateman's Bay and stuff. I'm sure I've seen shows down in Bateman's. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. But we'll do some more Googling afterwards. But I'm sure they do some shows around the East Coast as well. So I want to go and get some more of those more local shows because as much wrestling as we watch throughout the week and we podcast about and all the different things, just going to local
wrestling
shows,
is different.
It's just hits different. It really does. It's much more fun. And I really appreciate the way that all of the wrestlers come out, halftime and at the end of the show to take photos with kids, to sell their merch, to talk to people and stuff. A lot of this, we know obviously a lot of the Slam guys that weren't on the card tonight were, working security and stuff, walking around having a chat to us. That's really, really nice that, everyone is involved in the whole scene and it gets people more involved to come back to see more shows and come and get invested in, when Skull has a match or when Jourdain has a match. Randy Chambers was there. Shut up. So it's good to see that everybody sort of, obviously supporting
the Ultra Bison.
Ultra Bison's there. Yes, Lamu was there. If you knew who he was, if he wasn't wearing his mask.
Yeah.
Sneaky. But it's good to see, that they support, everybody else and they go to their training sessions and they work out and they've got the academy shows and the open tryouts and the wrestling scene, I would say, in terms of local wrestling for both Canberra and, what we've seen from the shows we've watched with MCW and PWA, etc., is really booming and everyone's getting more involved with it lately, which is...
Business is booming.
Maybe Slex comes back for Dan.
Man.
Everyone's on Body
Biz.
Biz.
Slex, dude. I miss Slex. Please come back. Can we please get Slex back?
Well, he just came back to MCW.
I need to get new Slex glasses.
We want a Body Biz poster or sign or something for the
Mikey,
set.
hit us up. Or Slex if you watch this.
Yeah. We want to get some involvement because I'm super proud of obviously what Slex has done. It's amazing to see what he's done. But on Bronson Reed, the size that he's dropped,
and getting the massive shout out on Celtic Warrior workouts too.
Podcast, that's awesome. That's so good. That you're getting that. That's huge.
But when Bronson was there breaking down everything on the app, that's provided, it goes into some really thorough detail.
If I had any will to live, I would do it as well. But there's no way I could follow it.
Any will to oh my God, that's so depressing. It's meant to be a fun, lighthearted professional wrestling podcast.
I can't drive past...
Let's talk about life problems here.
I can't drive past the McDonald's and not pull in for a cheeseburger. No matter if Slex's app tells me not to.
Cheeseburgers are good.
Do you want to do one now? Midnight?
No, I want to go to bed. I'm so tired, bro. I'm so tired. Thank you for tuning in. I'm cutting it off there.
All right, very cool.
This has been Mr. Dan Danielson. I've been Roddy Reece. We will see you next time at one of the next Slam Pro Wrestling League shows.
Support local wrestling.
Yeah. We'll see you next time down on the mat. See ya.